Okay. Can everyone hear me? Okay, sorry about that, guys. At the very start, there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'll just continue setting up. We're just on 12:29. For some reason, my phone wouldn't auto rotate, so I had to go back out, go into settings and rotate and come back in. So that's why the first stream, if anyone was waiting for the first stream, that's why it ended accidentally. But no worries, we're here anyway, and I see more or less the same people are here. So sorry about that. Just make sure everything is ready. So, who's here? Hi everyone. Hi Theodore. Hi Morningstar. Hello. Hi Goober. I sleep in water. Goober, that's a strange place to sleep. How could anyone sleep in water? Are you a merman by any chance? Because fair play if you are. That's the only reason I could imagine why you're sleeping in water is because you are a merman. Hi, Morningstar. Hi, Cobal. Hi, I don't recognize you, but hello. Are you from India? If you are, welcome. So, today I'm just having a little kind of relaxing, chatty Sunday live stream. Just going to go with the flow. I'll just finish up my tea here. I'm going to be just drawing one of my OCs. And I got a lot of stuff done this morning, so I'll just continue on my OC now. He's a strange OC. But, oh, you've been waiting for so long. Well, thank you. And Komal, welcome, Komal. So you're from India, but welcome aboard. And if you like what you see, I upload regularly. And don't forget to consider liking and subscribing. Why not? I do plan to live stream a lot more, but I will just get everything ready. I know I'm always so organized. So, I did say I would continue drawing an OC and some of my strange creatures live. So, what I'm going to do, I will show you my OC. So, he's kind of based on a strange sort of yeah, new people. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Morningstar. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am actually on 95 subscribers, so I promise when I'm at the 100 mark, there'll be another live stream, a celebratory live stream. I can't promise what it will be, but it will be a celebratory live stream. But it's like a little online party. So everyone just brings streamers and pop them themselves. So now, OC. So I might have explained in another video, I like to take my medieval creatures and I like to update them and make something called an underworld creature. So this is what I have done so far. He is underworld businessman. I know. And yeah, so I've made a little bit of this morning and last night I was preparing and seeing how everything would work. So he's a strange creature. We'll call him that anyway. As you can see, I'm trying to be careful with flame here. But yeah, he is a strange one. So he has got quite a long tail. So basically imagine like a creature that's the end of them, the bottom end of them, below the waist. It's like a kangaroo. So basically, that's why he's got big paws. But I'll show you more of him. So in my sketchbook that I take everything and stick it into, I had an ongoing story with a kind of underworld library. I don't have my own Discord, but if you were following along, I did put him on Morningstar, you would probably recognize it, but the original is here, so that's kind of what he looks like in the suit now, and I'm being really careful with flame here. But I kind of decided I might change his look. Yes, he has a baby. Yes, he is a single dad. But yeah, so I'm going to keep going with him, and I might change up his design a little bit more. Muscle memory, reaching right. Yeah, muscle memory. I actually do that when I'm driving sometimes. So I sometimes, yeah, I muscle memory to switch the gears. Hi, Ricky. Hi, you're new here too. Well, welcome aboard, Ricky. I'm drawing my strange underwater creatures. Yeah, so there's what he looks like. And that is a spooky library to be in. Yeah, so yeah, no bother, Theodore. No bother. Oh, we're getting shakes. So, I'll continue on with him and I'll just chat. And Ricky, hi, welcome. I upload regularly. Maybe weekly I try and do a video, and maybe bi-weekly I try and do live streams. So, welcome aboard. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome, everyone. Yes, yeah, Morningstar. Baby is here. So baby is hiding under a bookcase in the library, and that is a sweeping brush. So sweeping brush, and the sweeping brush patrols in the library. So poor baby is hiding under a bookshelf, and that is what the sweeping brush looks like. So I think they're not the best of friends. This guy here is Cameron. So I think they're not good friends, and I don't like the look of Sweep and Brush either. But thank you, Morning Star. Okay, Theodore, you're back. Well, welcome back. So I'm just gonna block him in. I've already planned out what colors. I have some washi tape, and I might actually frame him in washi tape. But for now, I'm just trying alcohol markers. What car do I drive? Hi, Goober again. I actually drive a Nissan. It is a manual Nissan, and it's a small little car, but I like it. And it's an old little car, but I like it. So we have our car guy with us today. Hi, Crimson. How are you? Goober, you told me you drove a SUV Mitsubishi Expander. Is that right? I think it is. Nissan Micra, actually. Sorry. Yeah, Goober. Yeah, a Nissan Micra. Hi, Crimson. How are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. So, for anyone joining, this is an OC I'm drawing. He does look strange, but as we go, we'll get used to him. And what I'm doing, I'll take a drink of tea, but so I'm drawing. I actually set aside some. I have random markers today. So, oh, hoo. I'll show creative. I think I got those in the works. And then some graphite markers, so a big random mix of markers, to put on him. And I might not finish him on live stream, but I'll see how I go. When I do finish him, I will make shorts, and I will post him on my community page, I think it's called. I'm still in the habit of getting used to a community post, a community page. And if you guys make anything, I believe you can also post on it. So feel free if it's something you've done, or if you've made something during my live stream and you're drawing along. Yeah, why not? Hi, yeah, mornings are Miarkers. Miarkers. Theodore, you're not retired today. Okay. You're off, are you? I forgot to ask, how is everybody's Sunday? Is everybody's Sunday? Or maybe someone is in Monday already, but how is everyone's Sunday? Is everyone's Sunday nice? Is your Sunday treating you well? I hope so. I had a busy Sunday and it's already only 12:30. Imagine. But yeah, so sorry for the bit at the start. I noticed one person sleepy mellow. I'm not sure where they've gone, but I hope they're here. They were waiting, and I had to come out and go back in. But technical difficulties. My phone won't auto rotate. Yeah, Kevin, Morning Star. Did your family go back to Kevin? Did they bring back any cake? Treadmill walking. Okay, okay. Wow, wow. Actually, speaking of walking, I actually was on the beach today walking. I got up quite early and I was down on the beach and by 9, 10, and then I went home again. And yeah, I got maybe an hour in. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice and a nice kind of morning. Oh, I have to concentrate for this bit, PB4. Okay, we don't want to do too much shadow. But yeah, I got a nice walk on the beach. And yeah, yeah. So okay, they actually, Goober, you're gonna add my Nissan to your game, are you? Okay. Well, I'll tell you a little bit more about my Nissan. I wonder, can you customize it? Because she's silver. She has a bit of age on her. She's almost as old as I am, and she doesn't like hills. Uh, she's a little bit noisy, a little bit chuggy, and I call her Nisandra Mycandra. So she and me and her have been maybe the best of friends for maybe, I'd say, maybe 3 years. So if you can add her in, if you can add her in, I would be most delighted. And do, if you can post on my community post here on YouTube, I would love to see. Yes, Crimson, you're actually, yeah, I remember you saying Canada, all right. What time is it over there? Is it morning, very early? Because I know Kent always joins. Usually when I'm trying, I'm finishing up and Kent comes along. So I think Kent is Canada too. Am I concentrating? Yes, I am. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Morningstar. Mama Lynx has a Honda. Okay. Okay, interesting. And Morningstar, you have a Mercedes. Wow. Wow. Well, I can tell you my Nissan, Nissandra Mycandra, she wouldn't be my first car of choice, but budgetary in line, yes, she has to be my first car of choice. I do love the little Fiat 500s. I think they're really, really cute. And if somebody asked me what would my dream car be, I would probably say a Fiat 500 in baby blue. With two little racing, white little racing stripes down her bonnet. Uh, yeah, so dinky is what I would describe them as. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, show us on Discord actually, Goober, and don't forget to tag me in it because I might actually miss it. But yeah, definitely, I would love to see Nissandra Mycandra represented in games. Oh yeah, add a Fiat, definitely. Yeah. Now, Morningstar, I think you took lessons, didn't you? I remember I had a conversation with you about this. A modern Micra. Okay, 1998 Micra. Yeah, I know them. I do know them indeed. That will do. The Micra I have, it's not a very modern one. I'd say maybe, yeah, maybe 18 to 20 years old. The typical little boxy one. But yeah, any Micra will do. If I had the keys of any car, I'd get into it and go for the horizon. But very, very kindly, I have been added into a game. Oh, uh, okay, Crimson. Question for you, Morning Star. Can I share my fandom video on the content creator channel? Yeah, yeah, sure. Because I actually don't have a Discord yet. And I sort of thought about my aims for, maybe, I know it's November, but maybe next year I might try it. I will see. But for now, anything, I'm on Instagram and I'm on Morningstar's Discord. I'm on Mama Lynx's Discord. And my community posts here on YouTube. So that's all I have for now. Hi, Helia, how are you? Boo indeed, boo indeed. Did everybody have a nice Halloween, actually? Did everyone celebrate? It's okay if you didn't. If you did do anything nice this weekend as well, let me know. How was everyone's weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? I had a busy morning, so This is my relaxing time. Oh, thank you, Goober. I won't see it now, but when I come off stream, I'll have a look. I'll go and post this guy as well, somewhere. Well, somewhere says I. Morning Stars Discord. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Somebody, Morningstar, did you post that on Discord? Because if you did, thank you very much. And I noticed Sleepy Mellow. I seem to have lost poor Sleepy Mellow in the in the fray. I'm not sure where they are, but hopefully they'll come and join in. I think they were waiting. Yeah, yeah, Helia. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'll have to have another look. As I was saying, you posted, I haven't got a chance to go on Discord this morning. If you posted it this morning, if not, I'll go back and check. But I did see posts on Discord from last night. I just haven't had a chance to check this morning. I was racing around. I was on the beach. Then I came home and washed my hair. Then I came home and did made the bed, sorted clothes, did stuff for tomorrow. So this is my relaxing time. So I'm not sure how long it's going to last, this live stream, but we're here in the moment. And I'll just get a drink of water. Zach. Is someone called Zach? Because that is a really cool name. Now, Cameron here. So he has got a tail. I might do his. I brought some skin colours in alcohol markers for his skin colour. As you can see, I have. Hi, Mama. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, one and all. So Cameron, he is a little bit strange, and he's like a kangaroo man in a business suit. That's the only way I can describe him. Hi. What Truckun? Truckun. Okay, hello, welcome. Mama, I'm hours up, and I've already got about 90 things I have checked off my to-do list. But as I just said before you joined, this is my relaxing time. So basically, Cameron here, he's got a strange colour to him. And I set aside some alcohol markers that I'm going to jump right in and make him in. So wish me luck. So it's a little bit of a random sort of OC kind of character page. And I forgot his tie actually, and I might put some little stripes on that. Now, so we all need a fancy three-piece suit if we are in the underworld insurance brokers or underworld bankers or whatever it is. I haven't asked them yet. I don't know. But oh yeah, I won't do too many close-up details because eyesight being what it is, I can't see them. So I could be giving Cameron a blue bow tie rather than a necktie. Dreamed of fighting Golden Freddy and Withered Chica. Oh, okay. That sounds scary. That does actually sound scary. Yeah, he does actually have quite thick legs, and he's got a tail, and yeah, so he is quite a strange shape. So I would imagine he would be quite fit as well to have to jump around everywhere. I hope you guys can see now, but he's quite brown in color. And at the back of him, I haven't put them in yet. I wonder, do I have another? I'll show for anyone that's joined. Yeah, no, he does. I haven't did a whole body sketch of him, but that was what the point of this live stream was. Cameron, where are you? Where are you, my son? Yeah, so I've made him before, Mama. You will probably recognize this, but that's basically what he looks like. Kinda, I've decided to change him a little bit in that he can stand straighter, but he can also bend down. I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe he can't stand up very straight, but anyway, wherever he goes to for his tailor, I really want to know because they do a great job. Yeah, so Goober, that is a really cute little, that is too sweet. I really do like that. You're adding everybody in car form. We're there in your game with you in car spirit. But for everybody that doesn't drive, I would just say a dream car. What's your dream car? And then they're added into the game. Morningstar, is your dream car a Mercedes? Very nice. Very nice. I haven't driven a Mercedes, but as I said before, if somebody gave me the keys of any car and say there's an open road, I would go for that open road with said car keys. Okay, I got to be really careful going around here, but he's going to get little kind of little sort of skin speckles, and I'm not sure, is he more reptilian or mammalian? I'm thinking mammalian. And in that case, then he won't have any spines. Well, I might be able to add them in, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, yeah. Well, no. Yeah, kangaroos do. Of course, it's only the female, I think. But this guy's just based on one. He's just my underworld take on. Actually, he's an underworld. There's a medieval creature. I might actually post in my community post. And the creature, I don't know what it was, but it had sort of lion paws and a man's body from the waist up. And I really liked it, and it had a kind of it was loose clothing, and I thought it was a pouch, so I thought, interesting. So that's where this guy comes from, and yes, he does indeed have a little pouch, but only the females, I can imagine, can have babies. But luckily for him, luckily for baby, dad has a pouch too. And as for where wife is, I'm not sure, but I'm sort of making it up as I go along. And I thought, why not on live stream? Dream car, Ferrari. Okay, okay. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm not going to say I've ever driven in a Ferrari. I don't even think I've seen a Ferrari. But a bit of Porsches around here now, I must say. But not I don't know about Ferraris. So and I'll go over him in ink later. So he's hair color, I'm not sure, maybe dark brown as well. So he's quite a brown man or a creature. But yeah. And I've got three. So what I do is when I'm doing skin shades. Now I know this is not well. It might be an ordinary shade, but for any kind of skin tone, I always choose a base and really dark shadow, and then one in the middle. So to kind of come kind of meet them halfway, so to speak. Hi Theodore, you're dipping in and out. A Cybertruck. A Cybertruck. I've never seen a Cybertruck. I don't know if they're popular where I am. I hear they're more popular in US. So if they're more popular in US, yeah, probably not here. So I'm going to leave his face and let it dry a little bit, but I also, at the back of him, Rabbit Man. Okay, I must look him up again. Okay, yeah, I can see that because he does have quite long ears. I thought the ears were like those cats. I think it's a serval. And I did the back of his head for a reason. The back of his head here, what it is basically, I imagine in the underworld, or in my version, or my word, he's gonna have like little, they look like eyes, kind of like a frown and kind of a face here, so that basically when he turns, like sort of that mimicry that you do get in the wild, the creature looks like it has eyes and it's staring at a potential predator sneaking up from behind. So I'm going to try and work them in too. So that's the reason why I made the ears so big, to fit in maybe a kind of like an eye patch, a little bit like, actually, I think tigers have them as well. So yeah, so hopefully things will be not very willing to want to approach from behind, but they might become used to him. But yeah, so it's only on the back of his ear, I'd imagine, a little white kind of eye spot. Oh, hi, Sleepy Mellow, you joined. Hi, thank you. I was worried about you. Sleepy Mellow, thank you. I was worried. I'll go way back to the beginning, but basically my phone wouldn't rotate, so I had to stop. and I had to rotate my phone, and I had to come back back in. So sorry. Yeah. So, or maybe you have been here for a little while, but I'm glad to see you back, and thank you. Oh, thank you. Truckon. Yeah, okay. Now, for anybody that's new, I have I'm on 95 subscribers, so when I get to the 100, when I get to the 100, there'll be a little celebratory live stream. So, as I said to people at the start, bring your own streamers, and I'll bring mine, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but we'll have a little party stream. And now, so for anybody that's new, I have a little live streaming notebook. Morningstar, I have to thank you for this idea. But who said they were subscribing? Truckcon. Okay, so new subscribers. Truckcon. Yay! Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Chat is hopping. Okay. Well, hello. Anyway, that is too cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1996. Okay, hell yeah. Actually, I don't mind. I said about the cars, I don't mind so long as it's a micro. If you want to fit it into the game, I have fit it into the game. I'm delighted. Or 96 subscribers. I got you. Thank you very much. Crimson. Yeah, Crimson. Actually, Crimson. Definitely. We could actually do a celebratory live stream. So. Okay, back to work. I'm getting distracted because the chat is 90. Or I should say the crack is 90. That's CRAIC. Don't take it out of context. The crack is 90. And I'm very happy that the crack is 90. And I've lost my markers that I had designed with hair. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know where I put them. Sorry, we're going to have to go to... We'll do another suit. So I had designed for, I was going to say Theodore, for a Cameron here. I've designed kind of, I want him to be quite autumnal colours because as you can see, he's a little bit dark. So I think maybe, and it is wintry autumnal. So I think I'll go with the autumnal colours. If I redraw him in summer, I'll probably give him a light cream beige or sky blue. But for now, he's going to be in quite autumnal colours. Yeah, so yeah, I'm losing my markers. I keep putting them down and forgetting that they're in a cup or a mug beside me. Yeah, so we'll try and get a clothing potentially and patterns on clothings first, and then I might go for a more skin tone, but you get the idea. I actually forgot his tail and claws, but I'm purposefully leaving parts of him blank because I hadn't decided if I wanted to give him horns. In an older sketch of him, I did in fact give him horns, but I wasn't sure that they actually matched what I envisioned for him. So I might leave off the horns. That's why I've left headspace blank-ish. So yeah, so I don't know, and I haven't given him tail spines yet, and I'm not sure about his tail tip either. Does it have a little spike on it, or does it have a little tuft of hair? I'm not sure. We're talking cars now. Okay. Well, Sleepy Mellow, you were here for the last live stream, but we do have a car guy. So if you want to talk about cars, definitely my stream is the place to talk about cars. Oh, thank you. You want to eat my art? Well, I'm delighted to be providing some art nutrition. That's very sweet. Thank you very much. So he's going to get, I was thinking maybe gold kind of little sort of stripes or white stripes on this navy here. I'm not sure. Sometimes when I look at something, it doesn't take, he doesn't quite take shape. Not every creature I like to draw takes shape fully. But yeah, I did originally give him horns. I'm not sure about horns. But yeah, Mama, yeah, he does. He did originally have horns, and I'm sort of. I think I'd be disappointed if I don't give him horns. Yeah, so I'll have to see about that. And his body is quite clear of spines, so he hasn't got the usual spines that I like to put on my mer people or dragon people. So we'll see about that. He might have a kind of a clean body, so to speak. I'm also wondering. Yeah, I do like horns too. I do like horns. Secret emojis. Oh, you have. Okay, that's interesting, Helia. Interesting, Helia. I like secret stuff. I like secret emojis. I also haven't decided if I'm going to give him little hair tufts from his tail. A friend of mine joked that his claws look like a 17th century Baroque harpsichord, or a piece of Baroque furniture with the claws. So I haven't decided. I haven't decided on if I'm going to give him a little hair tufts, but I'd imagine the type he is, he might shave them off. He might keep them kind of very precise. So he might indeed have little ankle hairs, but we'll see. Yeah, truck on. Yeah, they do. They're definitely. I might show behind my pad. I'm actually coming to the end of my pad, but he does actually come through a little bit. And this is a marker pad. That's an Ohuhu. Is a 200 GSM, 200 GSM marker pad. They do actually come through, but that's indeed why it is supplied this little oily bit of I don't know what that's called, a page protector, oily page protector, but that is why, because he does come through. Yeah, Mama, I do prefer the alcohol. I never liked water-based markers. I'm sorry, Helly. Yeah, I was gonna be live. I think I did put it in a bit. I think I did. Something did happen. My earlier stream, that there was a notification for. The phone wouldn't rotate, so I had to back out and come back in. But yeah, I must plan. I don't necessarily, well, I won't say I'm not organized, but I'm not organized. I'm working on it. But yes, sorry. But I will. I'll be sure to let everyone know. Mental note to myself. Now, Cameron, again. So I was thinking he might have more autumnal colours. I'll just put these ones all back. Like a tighter version. Yeah, watercolours. I never got on with watercolours. And actually, I forgot what. I did a little swatch last night. What ones am I doing now? Cameron. I want to make sure you are coloured right. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, watercolors. I never got on with them. I don't know why. I always find. And morning, Sarah, you said this yourself. What did you say? Yeah, you said you have to be quick with shading in watercolor. Yeah, you have to be quick with shading in watercolor. So, once you do a layer of water-based markers, I should say, before it dries, you have to go over it with the darker shade. So that's a little bit tricky, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for error potentially, or error with shading and getting the right color. Alcohol markers leave a lot better sort of expansion for that. Now, I'm not sure what I've did there, but I've did it anyway. Yeah, mine, yeah, Mama, mine actually, there was something wrong with the setting. So it wouldn't actually, it usually does rotate, but this time either I hit something or it didn't rotate. So I had to go back out and come back in, and then it did rotate. So there's always something, isn't there? There's always some technical difficulties. I wonder, am I ever going to get a live stream where I can just start? Obviously not. Yeah, so feed 500. Oh, thank you, Goober. Thank you. And is she sky blue? Does she have racing stripes? But you're very sweet. Yes, a Sleepy Mellow. Yeah, he's getting quite an autumnal look as well. And that is, yes, that is a living sweeping brush. And yes, that is in, well, I was too lazy to think of library bookshelves, but you better believe it, there's library bookshelves somewhere there. I might or I might not draw it in. And that is baby hiding underneath the bookshelf from said living brush. Uh, yeah, so I know there sometimes you get every technical issue. It's like a Murphy's Law, basically. Every technical issue that you're going to have, you have it on live stream. Okay, you're going, Helia. Well, goodbye for now. But do join in again. I'll see you when I see you. I should have brought a little bit of cream or a little bit of grey, because for his kind of the fold on his shirt, but I didn't. I didn't think of that. Hi, Lost Yacht. Hi, Lost Yacht. How are you? Yeah, well, this time actually, it's not Marman's, but I might show some Marman's. Actually, it is a kangaroo kind of creature this time, but my last Marmans were these guys, so they're like candy floss basically. They're these fellas here, so I might do more of them, but definitely I seem to be making a name for myself with Marmans. I hope this is going to work now, because sometimes Poscas sometimes can be a little bit tricky. And hello and welcome, hello and welcome, Lost. How are you? I hope your Sunday is treating you well. My Sunday now wasn't well. It was treating me very busily. I bring two Poscas because one is a good Posca and one is a bad Posca, in that it doesn't want to work. So now I have to think about Cameron and his stripes, or I might do his skin. No, I'll do his skin. I know. I'm changing my mind all the time. So he is quite brown, as you can see. So I'll fill him in and hope that's the right shade. Yeah, that's the right shade. So he's going to have a little sort of white eye patch. Like, it's not an eye, but it's like a little white, a little bit like a tiger does. A little kind of black tip and a little white eye patch and a sort of a stripe like down here. I've sort of hinted it in there. So yeah, he does have what looks like a little snarling face at the back of his the nape of his neck, for mimicry and all that. Thank you. Yeah, I like it too. I actually thought he should be like a yuppie. I hope no one is. I hope that's not a bad thing to say, but kind of like I won't say Patrick Bateman, but he's not like Patrick Bateman, but that kind of real high powered sort of like, if you're in the underworld and you want an insurance broker, or you want a banker or something like that, I'd imagine you go to someone like this guy here, and the candy floss babies. Yeah, they are, Mama. I do like them. I will draw them again. Diva is indeed brown. So basically, this hi, Yggdrasil, have I got that right? Hi, Yggdrasil, thanks for joining. Thank you. Glad to see you. I haven't seen you in a while on my live stream, but thank you. I think you were in my first one. Anyway, who wants a truck? Who's looking for a truck? Okay. So yeah, hi, Yggdrasil. You might recognize this guy too. I might have put him on Discord, in another Discord, ages back. Somebody, I keep getting distracted and I don't know where I am with him. Oh yeah, he's I don't want to make a mistake either, but yeah, basically, that he's wearing Donegal tweed and Italian leather somewhere. And Morningstar, I don't know if you know it, but basically, a lot of Italian suits are made from Donegal tweed. So he ain't flexing on you, by the way. I jest, I'm not flexing on anyone. But I'm going to try and do a little bit of shading here. And I left a space on the back of his head for potentially for horns. And I'm not quite sure. So somebody will probably try to encourage me into doing horns, Mama. But I'm not quite sure yet. I'll be talked into it by the end of this live stream, don't you know? But yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, Morningstar. Unfortunately, with my line of work and even in the underworld, Cameron, I think you earn more than I could make in about 10 years. But at least he goes to the library. At least he does. So I think he's quite careful with his dosh. So at least he supports the good causes. So we'll give him that anyway. Yeah, everyone's saying horns. Oh, wash my bowl. Okay, okay. Is it a literal bowl? Yeah, exactly, Mama. Exactly. I always say that's how you know somebody, like, they might flex a little bit, but sometimes it's just a matter of being frugal, and that's how they get to where they are in life. Exactly. Yeah, horns. Now I might try with my pit pen. Now, Cameron, just hold still. I might put in a little sort of what I imagine. And I'll go over this and I'll do a black tip up at his ear. So it basically looks like a snarling eye. Yeah, support local. That's exactly what he's doing. Maybe he does. Maybe there's a philanthropic kind of side to him as well. I think there should be. There should be. So we'll give him a little bit of highlight, and kind of add in where I imagine we'll see, can we get an eye ear going? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Now he is a single dad as well, so I won't say he's on the lookout. I keep it a little bit more PC. But yeah, he's I don't know what happened to Mrs. Kangaroo Woman, but is she still with us? I don't know. I think maybe considering he has mimicry and eyes. He has mimicry and eyes on his body. She must too. So maybe there is a predatory system going on. In the underworld, I'd imagine there would be. Now that's kind of, I'll go over it in. Actually, that doesn't look much like an eye, but don't worry, I'll figure it all out. Now, stripes. Yeah, so I hope I can get a Posca going. Sometimes my Poscas aren't very. We'll turn you over, Cameron. As I was saying, oh yeah, that's a good one. My Poscas. It is a wee barn down there. Yeah, yeah, that's the wee barn hiding under the bookshelf, and that is the wee barn there. And this is at 6:01 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Wee barn is hungry. Cameron, yeah, Cameron, not like the country, not the country. There's a 1-0, but yeah. Yeah, he does. He does actually have, as I said, he has the feet of like a piece of furniture from the 18th century. So the claw feet. So he does have quite. I wasn't sure whether to make him more reptilian or not. But yeah, I have these little kind of little sort of like a dew claw. So he does have them. So if he gets more dragon-like, they make sense as well. But yeah, so and as you can see, I did actually draw in. I just wanted another color of a suit, but there is a claw here, and that claw I'd imagine is from like a gargoyle creature. So maybe there is quite a danger to his life, and yeah, so wee barn has to be protected. Yeah, wee barn. So what do we say here? Morning, sir. You might have heard this before. We say nipper for a wee barn, or we say a babog as well. So a babog. Or occasionally as well, sometimes more for a doll, we say a bobbine. So yeah, so so a lot of things. So a nipper as well. A nipper now is more like a toddler. So you know the way a small animal like a puppy or a kitten will nip. Yeah, we say that as well for a human. So we just say nipper or bobog. I think that's a doll, but sometimes I've heard it's like a baby doll probably. And what else? Yeah, bobog is I think that's more definitely a baby. Yeah, so I'm not sure how the stripes should go. How do suits go? I don't wear any suits, so I never know. I don't know anyone who does. Do they go? I want kind of me, yeah, up, down. So sort of hopefully they're going right. Um, and I might do a little kind of paisley design somewhere along the line. And this navy one is going to be a pinstripe. So yeah. And he does, as you've noticed, I've Mr. Nippy. Now, don't give me ideas. Yeah, so the eyes are quite strange. I imagine it looks like he has two irises. He does not have two irises. Um, I imagine like uh, kind of like say wherever he lives. Uh, if prey and predatory creatures are coming from the sky, he needs to be able to look into the sky, and if there's a sun glare, he needs to be able to avoid that. So I think maybe those eyes are specially designed for meeting the glare of the sun head on and being able to see around that. I think reindeers have that for the Arctic and ice in the summer. I've read that anyway. I'm not sure if that's true, but yeah, I think I've read that somewhere. So I thought that would be quite an unusual design. And I'd imagine, like in darkness, the bar here kind of the bar here in the eye kind of gets more rectangular, but in full sun it kind of goes into a slit, maybe something like that. Great. Yeah, reference photos. Yeah, definitely Yggdrasil. Yeah, there are, and I look at them, and then by the time I'm on live stream, I've forgotten. So one day I will be so organized. One day, but I might actually try. That suit here is going to get. Yeah, he does indeed. Yeah, he does. But I'd imagine he's quite philanthropic. I don't want to. He doesn't. Maybe I don't want him to flex on anyone. So we'll do more orange. So as I said, I'm going for more autumnal colors. And I haven't drawn it in yet, but the suit basically opens up and it clips around his tail area. That sounds weird, but it does. And oh yeah, pockets. He has got pockets. But yeah, so it kind of clips around his tail. I don't know if we didn't leave enough room here, but anyway. And he's got a little kind of, this will open down for a sort of a pouch. So the pouch kind of goes down that way. It is a strange design. I don't know where he goes to for his tailors, but I'd imagine his tailor has his work cut out for him. But I'd say his tailor gets paid well for fitting such a strange body into a suit. Yeah, so, and the inside is kind of maybe lined. Maybe this is like orange silk. Yggdrasil, you probably don't know this, but that suit is Donegal tweed. I think it's what Italian suits are made out of. I'm sure that. But anyway, I'll do some more. Oh, I'll do more of his skin color, but you're getting the idea anyway. And I don't know how to make it work. Kind of like it should slip, kind of come apart at the back. Yeah, kind of come apart at the back and allow for a tail. So I imagine maybe they step into their suit. It is a strange kind of way to describe it, but I'd imagine they do kind of step into suits. Mrs. Kangaroo woman, Mrs. Cameron. I'm not sure. She might have it slightly more easier in that she might, or maybe harder given that it's a pencil skirt. I'm not sure. But I'd imagine she kind of looks maybe preppy, secretary looking, or our business lady too, of course. And she actually might wear a suit too, because well, I won't say I've worn a suit before, but I've been close. But I think maybe nowadays more women wear suits. It's more comfortable than a pencil skirt. I can't walk properly in a pencil skirt, and I have stumpy strides, so that's how I feel about it anyway. Anyway, I'll carry on with his tail and his little, well, I won't say his little feet. I'd imagine as well he might have to. Is there a double ankle? I'm not sure. There's certainly one ankle here. Oh, and there might be another ankle. So he might have several joints in so his feet are kind of the more complicated part of him. So it's trying to make kind of something really blend in and look natural. And I haven't decided what about the end of his tail should be the case. Sometimes I do a little kind of a typical like a dragon tail on the very end, other times not. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's why I'm sort of leaving bits of them blank. So I can hopefully, and hopefully you guys are able to see. We pull you up, yeah, pull you up slightly. So I'm sitting, my knee has joined the chat, and my knee is here too. Someone's like, oh, truck one, okay, Dino, no bother, no bother. Yeah, I'm not sure what language that is. Isekai Mellow, is that be right back? Is that a translation? Because what language is that in? That's interesting. I've never seen that before. So do tell. Do tell. I won't say an odd word here and there. Nice to know, all right. I think Morningstar, you sometimes teach everyone some words. So I might do the same if I can think of words on my feet. So yeah, he has actually got big claws, and if I ever I haven't made a hand reg is falling off me now. I haven't done a hand a hand kind of drawing. Oh, I have drawn a hand. I have. Regarnate. Okay, okay. Renegade, is it? I think you mean renegade, is it? Hi Theodore, you're back. So he does have little like a cat. He does have little hand beans, and he has toe beans as well. Welcome back. So yeah, he does have. He's kind of ending up a little bit more mammalian than I had originally thought, but he can be both. It's the underworld. Reincarnate, is it? Isekai means a Japanese genre of science or fantasy fiction featuring a protagonist who is transported or okay, that is interesting. Okay, Crimson, I didn't know that phrase. Okay, okay, now that I do like that. So a character who is transported or reincarnated in a strange and unfamiliar world. That sounds like me every day of the week in behind the desk. I'm joking, but yeah, okay. I didn't know that was a genre. Interesting, interesting. You see, now you learn something new every single day. And a day that you're not learning something, I don't know. Are we aware? Are we still in this world? Reincarnate. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I get you. I just I thought renegade first. Sometimes with me is I look at a word and my brain goes really, really quick, and by the time I can read that word, it's the wrong word. So that's just how my brain. I do sometimes when I say it on my videos, I not that I have a stutter, but or a speech impediment, but sometimes my brain is trying to catch up, and I do say quite a lot. So you'll hear that, you'll hear it, and you'll know me well by then. Yeah. No, it's okay, Sleepy Mellow, don't worry. Isekai doesn't have to be a story where characters are reincarnated, but many stories started to reuse reincarnation. Okay, so they're like kind of like a sort of like a dream world, is it? Or yeah, interesting. I've never heard that word before. But there's so many with the internet and with online and different cultures being opened up. There's so many different words that people are now more in tune with and more sort of kind of knowledgeable of, and you know that's great, because I think English is can be so basic, and there's not really many words in English to describe a particular thing, and that's what I like about words and learning from other languages. I used to have a thing that I used to try and learn a word every day, but you see where that went. But for 2 weeks, I was learning a word every day. Is it, guys? It's like Narnia, but okay, okay, right, right. Yeah, sometimes the protagonist passes away. Okay. Truckun. Okay. Ah, actually happens in anime. Right. Yeah, I'm not. Morningstar might know, but I'm actually not very familiar with anime. Morningstar, you might agree, but by the time it came over to where I live, um, there was probably 20 years of anime left to catch up. So, yeah, I'm a little bit out of the loop. I'd say maybe K-pop Demon Hunters is about as anime as a lot of people here have realized. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe today, with with the internet and online and everything opening up more, I would say I probably am wrong. But yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so I think a lot of people in Ireland, certainly with the younger generation, I'd say K-pop Demon Hunters is as much anime. Well, Pokemon. Pokemon is still popular, and Pokemon was actually my first introduction to anime, but I didn't know it was anime. I know. I wasn't aware of it, but yeah, yeah. So, do I do circular motions? So yeah, I usually do. Now, in my videos, my ordinary videos, not my live streams, what I do is I try to train myself into the habit of doing, particularly with color and pencil. I do a little kind of try now where it allows. Obviously, there's points there with the folds of his clothing, but I try to do little circular motions. For color and pencil, and for went over the line for markers, and I just think it gives more of an even base. Personally, but if you don't do it, that's fine too. I just think personally, yeah, I find it's more even. Um, I might be proving myself wrong by then doing the stripes then. I've tried to train myself to not be the toddler colour, to just go in and do like that all over. So little and all. I did actually, Idrisil, yeah, I did grow up with Pokemon and Digimon actually, and I think I was too old for Yu-Gi-Oh! But they weren't really anime to me. It was basically just a cartoon. And I did realize it was a slightly different style than say something off the Disney Channel. We didn't have the Disney Channel. We just kind of bought in sort of like cartoons that were popular in America in the 80s. We bought them in, and like I had never heard of the Disney Channel until I was maybe 12 or 14. So yeah, to us it was just cartoons. Yes, Helia, yeah, we were Jetix. Yeah, actually Morningstar. I remember because we bought in a lot of old cartoons. I remember there was a logo of Jetix, and I think it had a little robot guy. Um, yeah, it had a little kind of a silvery robot guy. From what I remember, Jetix, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about something else, but Jetix is very familiar to me. Um, yeah, Mama, I found with the circular markers. Where have I gone with? Oh, Cameron, sorry. Yeah, I found with the circular markers, the circular or the water markers, it pilled a lot of the paper, even though it was water marker pad paper, it did still pill them a lot. Sometimes now, depending, obviously, I said with the points of clothing folds, it's hard to do circular motion. Yeah, anime is, yeah, the Japanese. I had no notion of anime or anything like that until I, yeah, went online. So and I think people nowadays, maybe kids in Ireland and in Europe and all that, I think everybody now knows anime. But Yeah, yeah. So Digimon, yeah, we used to have Digimon too. But I think Digimon was that for Kids Network, but to me now it was all the same. I didn't know one cartoon studio from the other, of course I wouldn't. And to me, they all looked the same, and I enjoyed them equally. So yeah, to me, in my little brain, there was a crossover. So yeah, if somebody asked child me, Pokemon or Digimon, I would say, well, they're the same thing. Oh, uranium, the muscle memory, you do. It took me a while I talking about other muscle memory, particularly when driving, not necessarily what you're doing, but you do eventually learn. Something does become a habit, and you can train yourself out of that habit. So that's muscle memory. I think I went slightly a little bit wrong on Cameron's feet. I was all that it's that anime, Cameron. It's the undoing of you. Um, yeah. So what was my favorite? And the turkey doodle. Okay, Detective Conan. Okay, I don't know I do know Totoro. I do know Totoro. All right. Studio Ghibli. Yeah, I do. And Hayao Miyazaki. I didn't have those growing up actually. They were more. I kind of became aware of them in secondary school or high school. Yeah, yeah, and the turkey. Yeah, the turkey doodle, Mama. Gobble gobble. I'm sorry, but it was what I just oh it had to be. It was perfect the way I had to say that. But Dark Heart's not here, but I'm sorry for that. Yeah, yeah. My favorite animated show. I had so many. I did like. I went through phases. Like I didn't stick at one. I used to watch the 80s, Crimson, you'll know this, but the My Little Pony, the 80s one. And I did, as I got older, I tried a newer one as well. I did enjoy that. What else? I used to watch, yeah, Pokemon, Digimon. What else was on? There's something else I used to remember, and it used to be very, very good, I used to think. Batman, the animated series. I used to really love that as I grew older. And I went back and got it from the library actually, and I rewatched it maybe 2 years ago, and it was just as good as I remember. Yeah. So and there was something else. I'm not able to think of right now. What was it? It was like Batman, and it was quite dark and a little bit gritty, and it wasn't X-Men, and it wasn't. I do remember X-Men and the cat people. Who were the cat people? Cheetah and Lion-O, and yeah, I'm going way, way back. um, yeah, I remember those. There was X-Men. Oh, what is that show? And it was sort of like Batman, but it wasn't. Thundercats, yeah, yeah, Thundercats, yeah, Thundercats, and there was that other show as well that was similar. What was it? I'll be here all day and all night now, and you're all going to be shouting out suggestions. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Yeah, Samurai Jack was very good. I remember that when I was slightly older. It was one of them I actually went back and rewatched. He Man and She-Ra. Yeah, I remember He Man and She-Ra. There's something else. Oh, what is it? Gargoyles. That's it. Gargoyles. I think it was a Disney. It was gargoyles, and I remember they were called funny names after New York, I think, where they landed down. Yeah, Teen Titans. I remember. I think I was in secondary school when that kind of came around here. Teen Titans Go. I remember that, but I was older. Just got home from Japan. Okay, okay, interesting. He works in Japan. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Yggdrasil. Do you know what it is too? I think it's kind of it's like time zones. It's where you're placed in the world. And yeah, gargoyles, Mama Linksy. Yeah, one was called Brooklyn, I remember. And there was a girl gargoyle as well, I think. But yeah, it's where you're placed in the world, and obviously you've no control over that. But when things are popular in, say, like America and Japan, 20 years later, or sometimes 10, maybe, or maybe now, maybe 5 months now, but they'll come along to where we are, or where you or I are living, and then they'll be popular. And but yeah, they'll kind of go do the rounds again. And what I did notice, actually, funnily enough, in my job. Sailor Moon is becoming popular again. So that's interesting. And Sailor Moon to me now was quite old, even when I was. I don't know if we had it very much here, but sometimes they'd buy in a show, and other times, if it was too expensive, they wouldn't. So it just depended the look of the draw, and the look of the draw, what channels you could afford and what channels you could get. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it just depended. But Sailor Moon, apparently, I was working. Not going to necessarily say, but you'll probably know anyway. But I have been asked several times over the past maybe 8 months by maybe 8 to 6 to 10 year olds for the old Sailor Moon. Well, I think there is only one Sailor Moon, but um, I've been asked for Sailor Moon. And I guess they're hearing about it from Mama and mammies who are our age group. I'm not a mammy, but mammies who are our age group, they're probably remembering Sailor Moon and referring their children to get Sailor Moon. So Sailor Moon is doing a big revival from what I've seen. 98 Morningstar, they're not playing K-pop Demon Hunters, are they? On national radio? That's so funny, because I never heard that song until last Thursday. And yeah, you're right, it is an earworm. It is an earworm. I had it on repeat last Thursday, and I didn't know what song it was, but any age group from 5 to 12, they all knew the words. And if there was dance moves to go along with it, they all knew it. So, and I didn't know it, but somebody told me, a mammy informed me it was K-pop Demon Hunters. So I said, well, damn it, I should have known. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And another one, Fighting Evil by Moonlight. Yeah, yeah, that song as well actually is an earworm. But there was something else that did come back into popularity. Yggdrasil, you'll probably know it more than maybe some other people, but Asterix. Two of my work colleagues were actually asked for Asterix, the French comic, and we do have some Asterix, and they're about 40 years old, and nobody has looked at them for the last 40 years, but suddenly about 10 people one day came in looking for Asterix. So things are cycling, and I always say these things are it's like fashion. It's if you hold on to it for so long, if you hold on to it for so long, uh, it'll come back into popularity. And it'll be fashionable again someday along the line. And that phrase, my grandmother always uses it. There's nothing new. There's nothing new, and very very true. There is nothing new. It just goes to show. Sorry, Goober, I actually missed it. Did you order in a feed for me? Thank you very much. I know. There's so many earworms. I think the point of a lot of these cartoons is they make an earworm just to get people interested in it. Insert worm things. Well, funnily now, Goober, worm things. Now that makes me think Marmans again. And I'm forgetting all of who I'm drawing. Cameron, I'm so sorry. You're not the center of attention anymore. But you want to be, I know. So we'll do your tail tip darker. Yeah, Asterix, German Asterix. Okay, okay, interesting. Yeah, yeah. That is a funny one. And Yggdrasil, I didn't know that Asterix was popular where I live. I had never heard of Asterix until I started working in where I work, and yeah, so the only kind of comic I knew was the Belgium, oh, what's that name? What's the little boy? Oh, and he goes with a dog, and there was a film, Tintin. Tintin. Hi, Kent, how are you? Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. You were doing eyebrow planes. Okay, okay, interesting. I hope you're all doing some art. Well, if you're not doing art, I hope you're doing something you all enjoyed. And Ken, you were just 5 minutes away. If you'd have joined earlier, you'd have got all the anime and all everything. But we were just talking, Kent. Um, Surprisingly, those old kind of shows and comics and what have you, they've all sort of made a popularity. Yeah, Tintin, Yggdrasil. Yeah, Asterix has came back into popularity. I don't know if that's only a thing where I live, but Asterix, and you say Yggdrasil, you've seen YouTubers talking about it. So, and we had some really old Asterix comic books, and I'd say they were on the go 40 years ago, and we suddenly had about 10 people asking for Asterix. So, yeah, and the same for Sailor Moon. So, all of these things do actually come back, and it is funny now. So 20 years down the line, if I'm still working where I'm working, I'll be getting asked for K-pop Demon Hunters. And I will say, well, I remember K-pop Demon Hunters, and all of the kids will be working. Oh, how do you know K-pop Demon Hunters? That's something new out. And actually, no, I'll say it now, Yggdrasil. I actually work in a library. So yeah, I'll out and say it because I think everybody here maybe you know anyway, and it's no big secret. I'm not a government official, or well, I do work for the government, yes, but not in that way. Hi, Kent. Welcome. So for the first time, you're here for a good portion of the live stream. I'm not sure how long more I'm gonna go, but I'll just take a little drink. Mm. Yeah, so yeah, I do, Idrisil. I think you weren't on a live stream where I mentioned that, or maybe I did mention. I don't know. Um, Cameron. Okay, Cameron again. I keep getting distracted, but also I've lost a black or a dark marker that I was going to do his little speckles in, so he's going to have no speckles. Were you? Were you, Yggdrasil? That is cool. That is cool. Now, 007. I know now. Double 007. Now, what's that in the Dewey system? Yeah, I could tell you. Yeah, Yggdrasil, I'm not sure of Morningstar. You'll agree with me, but you're Sweden, so I'm not sure how easy it is to get into in Sweden. But it can be a little bit of a challenge to get into here. Where I live, Morning Sarah, you can confirm, it is a little bit tough to get into, and the interview process is quite something. I do have an interview coming up quite soon, and there is going to be about 4 people, if not 5, interviewing for it. So yeah, it's I don't know how you guys do things in. I hope you don't mind me saying Sweden. I'm sorry if you didn't intend that, or where you're based anyway. I'm not quite sure how it is, but it is very rewarding. It is very satisfying, and it is very noisy. Yeah, so and it's not all about books, but definitely, I would advise do look it up now beforehand and know what you're getting into. Yeah, yeah, Morningstar. I do. A lot of people just say, "Oh, I like books. I can work in a library." Yes, you can, but you have to be prepared to do everything except books too. um, yeah. So, children's entertainer, uh, uh, baby poo cleaner, um, baby sick cleaner, bat extractor, BAT, the animal extractor, uh, pool cleaner as well. 97, wow, wow. I might as well, before the end of this live stream, and might be up to 100. So this will be the celebratory live stream. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me saying that, Idrisil. Yeah, so yeah, Mama, you're correct. You do need a master's. Now you can get one without a master's, but you have a better chance of getting getting a job if you're in a master's, if you have one. I do indeed have one. But yeah, well, Crimson, you're not far off. I'm sort of I do know my my Dewey system. 904.508 would be Irish history. 364 dot 154 would be crime. Yeah, I would know my, but you do get to learn it. You do learn it on the job. That's another thing, is every day is different. But definitely, yeah, Mama, I think if you ever wanted to consider it, I would consider there. I do know people going back and getting masters. I actually did go back to get that masters. I think Morningstar, I might have mentioned it on another live stream. I did go back to get a masters because I kind of wanted I wanted a regular job with a pension and some sort of security. So I thought, yeah, something like that. But yeah, you can be doing literally anything. Yeah, unfortunately, Kent, I do kind of keep up with that kind of news, and it's not good news. I think with AI and sort of online and everything being online, unfortunately, yeah, they are closing down. Yeah, so I yeah, it's unfortunate, all right. But we do have to change, and I know mine do kind of like events and community spaces as well. And actually, yeah, Morningstar. JJ, who's paying you, Morningstar? Have you got a brown envelope that I don't know about? Yeah, yeah, I know. I do actually. I do think the library or the charity shops here, they are excellent too. I'm definitely I all of my books are either from the library or the charity shop. Because here I don't know about where you are, but yeah, yeah, like 3 books for like 50 cent. Yeah, yeah, you could go home with an armload of books, and you don't feel like you've spent any money. And the bookshops here, I'm not sure about anywhere else, but the likes of Eason and Waterstones, they're very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. 25 euro, €29 for one book. Hi, Kitsune. Yeah, Kitsune. And Goober, what kind of a sound has the Ford got? A chime sound. We won't say anything stupid about chime sounds. That's a chime to me is like a carillon of bells. Yeah, hi Kitsune, how are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Yeah, indeed. This is Cameron, and he has got he is slightly like a kangaroo. I'm not sure what to call him. Just a strange kangaroo man. But yeah, yeah, he is indeed. He's an odd one. He is an odd one. And he's got little clawed feet that I'm going to hopefully do in the next few minutes. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for, but chat seems to be hopping anyway. What's that phrase? You're all going to know it by the end of this, but the crack was 90. And the crack does indeed seem to be 90. Oh, thank you, Kitsune. Yeah, he's more. If you were in, say, the underworld, and you wanted a mortgage or an insurance investment, or you wanted your bank manager, I'd imagine you'd go to someone like him. Yeah, so he's quite yuppie. I think is what you would describe him as. Another word I learned very recently. So I hope you're well too, and I hope everyone is doing something they like or enjoy. Yeah, so I hopefully get in his little feet. I won't say little feet, but big feet actually. Um, He has the feet of a harpsichord from 1780. Yeah, oh, chime when you open the door. Okay, okay, I know the kind of what you mean. Now, actually, my car in real life, the lock on it is from another car. The door on it is the door lock is, and it never, well, it does fit and it does work, but because it doesn't like the car it is in, it growls. So every time I lock the car, I'll hear a little sound, and it sounds terrible. And it scared me the first time before my mechanic said, "Oh yeah, she growls at you now." So yeah, she growls at me. But it's fine. I've got used to it. But I do tell people if I'm giving them a lift that my car will growl at you. And it's not because she doesn't like you. It's just she doesn't like the lock she's being given. But it works. Oh, thank you, thank you. And I'm just going to highlight his little feet. Well, I keep saying little feet, his paws here, just because I kind of like the look of them already. I might do a little hair tufts in off stream. But I might not. So he's probably the sort that if he has hair tufts on his ankles, he shaves said hair tufts on his ankles. If I was combined with Crimson Crystal, actually that already sounds cool, Theodore. Crimson Crystal does sound cool. Would you turn into a Crimson Theodore? I do actually like the idea of a Crimson Crystal because it sounds like something out of a game. It sounds like it's out of a Spyro game. So yeah, I do like that. There's one Spyro game. Is it A Hero's Tale? Is it the Dark Crystals or something? There's another film actually I remember, but something to do with crystals anyway. But yeah, Crimson Crystal. Yeah, cute little feet. I'd imagine quite big feet. Maybe they're out of proportion, but he has got like a clawed bathtub. He has got those feet of baroque furniture. And I might do the claws black. And he's got little white spots, and he's got little eye markings behind his ears for predators in the underworld. So yeah, so well equipped, maybe we'll say. Yeah, so and little white spots. I think the white spots probably are nice. Yeah, I like the look of those. Yeah, okay, okay, Goober, that's interesting because mine doesn't let you go fast. Yeah, yours doesn't let you go fast when the door is open. That's actually very useful to know. Mine actually just sort of half-heartedly warns me, and it sort of just sort of says there's a little red light comes on about a door or a boot or a trunk sometimes being open. Um, yeah, so and then I have to pull over and shut it. But yeah, that's handy. Now mine actually stops when you have the driver has no seatbelt. I do wear a seatbelt, of course, but I realised when I was just learning and testing it out, it does actually stop itself. So that's safe. Always wear seatbelts. I do, of course, always wear seatbelts, but yeah, there was one time when I was moving up to the parking meter and I had to get out to reach it, and I unbuckled my belt and just to go up to the machine. And then I forgot to put it back on going into a car park, and it started beeping at me. And by the time I got my belt around me, the car stopped itself. So that's good safety. To say it's quite old. Cameron, I've went wrong on your feet, but so he does have highlights. I'm not sure if I like those highlights, but yeah, I might give him little black claws here. Yeah. It doesn't let you go fast. Yeah, without a seatbelt. Yeah, mine sort of grinds to a halt and alarms at me. So yeah, I do appreciate it because that time in the car park, I wasn't actually thinking. I think I was a little bit overwhelmed. There's these footsies. Yeah, so you can see baby as well here. And baby is out of his pouch. And baby, I'm not sure, baby always looks terrified. But I suppose if you're a baby, If you're a baby, uh, you will be terrified of a lot of things. So a baby kangaroo creature or a baby human, baby animal, you will be scared of a lot of things. So a baby always looks a little bit terrifying. Yeah, yeah, the baby. His ears are the biggest part. Yeah, actually, mine does do that too. Mine kind of does a little high pitched alarm. Yeah, so and it does also do the grinding to a halt. But you know, safety, that's a good thing. I might do little claws on baby too. So baby, where are we? We do little tiny little tiddler claws here. Uh, so baby was sucking his thumb, his little dew claw thumb, and now he's not. Yeah, the nipper, the wee barn, or the babog, or a bobby. So many words. So I see Cameron, he's up here and he's been woken up at 6:01 a.m. on a Saturday. So if any cat parents or human children parents are in live stream, you'll know all about it. But yeah, so baby is obviously bounding around looking for food or looking for looking to play. So not very nice if you've had a hard working week. Um I wasn't sure what to do with this pose, so I just kind of wanted to show off his little he's got hand beans. So I show off his hand beans and yeah. Yeah, so and I might do washi tape on him as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what rate, what level they grow at, but yeah, he might be only a few months old, because I imagine maybe he finishes off. There's a certain amount of developing he does in the stomach pouch, in the female stomach pouch, like a kangaroo, and then he crawls out, and sometimes he spends a lot more time in it and more development. So yeah, maybe it's something like that that they grow in Mrs. Kangaroo's stomach pouch. But yeah, okay, 6 to 9. Okay, yeah, maybe he does hop around. So yeah, I'd imagine maybe like a human baby, maybe they'd be at the crawling stage. But he might have developed a little bit, a little bit quicker, or a little bit slower, considering he is in a stomach pouch. So who knows? I haven't thought much about their species. Yeah, little beans. I do actually have another character. I don't know if you were there for the Halloweeny streamy. Um, Black Moon. Yeah, I have Essie, my fire mage. So she's all black, but she has little pink kind of hand beans. So she has them as well. And the reason I actually gave them to her was because I just kind of it was a reminder to myself. Yeah, a reminder to myself what the hand placement. And then I liked them, so I kept them. And she does have a brother that has the hand beans as well. So yeah, so some of my characters do have hand beans. Yeah, Mama, indeed. Yeah, you'll probably you'll probably relate. But yeah, 6:01 on a Saturday morning is not the time to ask your overworked dad to play or for food. But little does baby know. That's the time he wants. They don't understand time like we understand time. Oh no, you're fine. Oh, thank you, Kitsune. Yeah, yeah. So she does have Essie has little hooves. I couldn't decide whether I wanted my fire mage to have paws or hooves. So I gave them both. So they have hoof paws. But yeah, they do have toe beans, and she does have a brother that I will probably do on live stream. And yeah, someday, and he has little kind of hand beans too. I'll just do Cameron's body here before I tackle the face. I like to do faces and bodies separately. Um, yeah, so he's yeah, he's I don't know if I kind of like his shoulder placement, but it's done, so we'll go with it. And as I said, I've lost my really dark brown marker. For doing, I'm probably sitting on it, or it's probably underneath my layers somewhere, but and when I stand up it'll probably roll out and there it will be, but I did keep it for doing his little skin speckles. So yeah, his little skin speckles are going to be done in really brown marker, so I never really do black. I don't really like doing black. I only do black when I'm doing Essie and Brimstone. And another character of mine. So yeah, I'm not that fond of doing black. I like to do actually charcoal grey. Now I know I've done black here, but I like the silhouette, so I did black. I'm not sticking by my own rules. Throw them all out the window. Yeah, so depending on I think you might have just joined, but I do his speckles so kind of randomly placed, a little bit like my mer creatures. I tend to kind of just do kind of sideways pen sometimes, um but yeah, um like lifted trucks. Oh yeah, shoulders are hard, especially guys' shoulders, because I sometimes have I don't have a ready man at my disposal a lot of the time, so it's mostly just me looking in the mirror. But yeah, so yeah, I have to sort of I do use references, but sometimes I find real bodies are better references. But yeah, and I hope I'm not getting too on PC, but I'm not going to put anything here in this area. I'd imagine his body is quite smooth, so yeah, I'm not going to put anything there. I won't say any more on that. Um, but I'd imagine maybe like a kangaroo, maybe everything is internal, and that's all I will say. You're leaving us, Crimson. Okay. This looks like it's going to be quite a long stream. I'll see how far I get. But goodbye, Crimson, and definitely join me again, and as you regularly do anyway. And thanks very much for joining me here. I'm most appreciative of keeping the chat going, and yeah, and I wish you all the best in your week to come, and equally in your good evening. So goodbye, Crimson. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you being here, in fact, of course. Yeah. Men are hard to draw. If you're a man, I'm not sure is it easier to draw, but they are harder to draw. And a lot of my OCs are guys. Now I can get away with it in that they are mythical guys and they do not exist. But yeah, they're still a guy is still a guy, and sometimes, now other times I do have a ready man at my disposal. And I will use that man at my disposal. But other times I do not. So yeah, it's kind of looking at Pinterest then. But his little spots, some of them are little white spots. And his ears, I might try his ears. I haven't thought about hair yet. And I might give him actually the little hand beans now. Um, I've lost my marker to do hand beans, as I keep mentioning, so I'll go over it again. And his ear tips are darker too, because the back of them, he's going to have like a little eye at the back, but it's not an eye that you can see. It's a mimicry kind of eye, and baby hasn't developed that yet. So baby has no little defense eye, so that is why he clings nervously to Papa's leg. Yeah. So, and I'll do his little jewel claw. Uh, Yeah, teach me. Oh, backgrounds. Mama, actually, I'm not very good at backgrounds either. That's why this is supposed to be a library, but I got too lazy. I got way too lazy, so I might do bookshelves, but I might not. Probably not. Chicken out of the oven. Okay, Morningstar. Well, have a good meal. Have a good chicken. That sounds delicious. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, Kitsune, he does have I did it earlier in the live stream. It's kind of what's it called? Mimicry, I think is what they have. It's like a yeah, so from behind, uh it looks like a little sort of eyes and a little kind of a snarl, so that kind of anything predatory cannot or is deflected. I don't know why this predator here is not deflected, but yeah, so it's like kind of like a not a camouflage but a mimicry. Yeah, so who's pouring motor oil on a chicken? Actually, funnily enough, one odor that I do like is tar and the smell of petrol. And not very many people like the smell of petrol, but I actually really do. Um, and I actually really like it. I don't know why I think it's such a nice smell. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I do. And I actually like tar. So, or is it pitch? Maybe it's called pitch. Pitch, I think, is another word for it. But what they do is when they have a hole in the road and they heat up this kind of, it's like oil, but it's tar. I really like that smell and I really love it. Yeah, so it's a yeah, it's such a it's a nice smell. Or sometimes if you have what's that thing that they put around lampposts? It's um a wood preservative, creosote. Yeah, creosote. It's like licorice to me. It's yeah, it's really really nice, and I think it's like the smell of summer. It's more like a memory thing with me. It's like real hot summer is oh, he's getting a bit out of control. Yeah, so it's like a hot summer day and kind of tar bubbling up in the road, and the aroma of it to me is it just brings back really nice memories. So more so what they say about smell and memory. Yeah, smell and memory is linked in the brain seemingly, and yeah, yeah, just that's he does look a little bit strange when he's got his brown mask of a face, but I'll try and build up now. Faces are a little bit difficult, or I wasn't sure why. I'm actually not sure why I did this one. Kind of more so to show maybe or to hint at entire body being kind of speckly. But that's with him. That's probably as much as I would go in drawing an entire body of him. If Idrisil, if you're here still, you will remember. I do draw a lot of anatomy of my creatures, but I sometimes I don't necessarily put them up unfiltered because of anatomy. But yeah, so that's about as much anatomy as I want to draw on Cameron here. That's the reason why this sketch is in here. So they're both actually quite speckled. Oh, jasmine tea. Actually, now, funnily enough, it's not. It's finished now, but I drink. What do I drink? Oh, I drank something earlier and I've forgotten the name of it. Vanilla chai tea. I didn't realize that was so nice until I tried vanilla chai tea. And I didn't really like tea, but I do like green. Well, I do like tea. I like green tea with mint, green tea with orange, green tea with lemon, green tea with honey, green tea with apple, and then I tried vanilla chai tea, and it is my favorite. It's got a lovely yeah, vanilla aroma off it, but a lovely sort of Yeah, a lovely soft sort of taste to it. So it's not really bitter. It's kind of like I don't have desserts a lot, but I will go for it as a dessert. And then green tea to be refreshing, and then I like black coffee. It's probably my go-to drink. Not really mad on hot chocolate. But yeah, yeah, vanilla chai is my new go-to, and I'm sort of oh, bye, Idrisil. Bye. Have a good one and take care and join again. But thanks for coming along. Means everything. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, I am going a little. Yeah, going a little bit longer, but I might just draw his finish off the suits and go for the. I might try the pinstripe here. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit scared of drawing pinstripe on live, uh, but we might go for it and see. I'll do. Oh, I've forgotten I did his hair. Well, that's okay. I wasn't thinking. Okay, so Cameron, you suddenly have no horns, but we might squeeze some in somehow. I'll redo that with pen. I'm not that happy with that. Yeah, so forgot to turn off my stove. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. And I'll take off a layer. It's getting warm here. So I might try. I'm not sure if I want to attempt pinstripe. Um, but I might. Yeah, I have a Posca pen for that, but I might hint them in. So kinda. I'm a little bit scared now doing this. Uh, but I'm here. I am doing it. Kinda. Yeah, suits and clothing is hard. But I'll just go for it anyway and see how I go. Uh, one sleeve is done anyway. Yeah, yeah. His hair is actually going to be a little bit of shade. It's a similar shade to the body speckles, so he's not that. He's kind of uniform in his and he's going to get kind of little brassy kind of gold buttons here. Yeah, I'm not sure now. I'll do a button anyway. I can go over it in gold, and then I might just do those two little suits here, and then we might just finish up. So, yeah, I don't want to take up anyone else's time or tire myself or anyone else out. But yeah, so that's what he's going to look like. And up, down. Yeah, I hope he's looking okay, and he's going to get a little kind of like a rosette kind of thing here. That's what the white is left for. I haven't decided on the color. But the primary colors here are navy and orange. So, navy and orange, I might just do a little kind of a lily or something, or well, maybe not a lily. I'm not good at flowers. Instant noodles. Oh wow, wow! Instant noodles, yummy. Um, oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it suits him as well. I might attempt his the trouser part. I'm not sure, but just an idea of what I expect to look like. Now, seeing I need to redo this area here. Because obviously sleeves and clothing is hard. But yeah, he's stripy. Um, so Indomie. Oh, I know Indomie. Is that Indonesian? Our cup noodles. There's a brand here that during the past year I sort of during I'm not going to go into detail, but in surgery I had to live on them, and yeah, I like them. I don't know what the brand was, but they were really soft and they could be mushed up, and they're like is it glass noodles? Glass noodles, I think, is what they were called. They're a strange kind of, and I think there was egg sort of mixed in with them, so there was like a little bit of more nutrition in them. But yeah, I lived on them, so yeah, I do like my noodles, Indomie and Mama noodles. Are they an own brand, Mama? So yeah, so I don't know why I choose this color, but I choose this color. I'm not sure if it suits him particularly, but more so because I wanted to do a little brown stripe in my famous Lost marker pen. So that's annoying. I don't see it. I might actually just stand up for a minute and see, am I sitting on it? No, I'm not sitting on it. Yeah, I had a diet of noodles earlier in the year. Because I couldn't eat anything else. So, and I did actually like them. I got to like them, and I thought I kept with the diet for a little bit longer. Um, and yeah, I get it. I think when you add like stir fry to them and little bits of pork, or chicken, they're so easy and they're so simple. And when I come in from work, all I can think of sometimes is something quick, and noodles with yeah, stir fry, and sometimes like pork and things like that is really really nice. But yeah, there was a period in my life where I lived on them and nothing else. It's a case of having to. Um, yeah, so now that's kind of his beige kind of summer gear there. But I'll just do his skin tone, and then I might wrap it up. Depending on how quick I can do skin tone. But you get the idea anyway. I'm not going to do the stripes down his legs, but these are going to continue down his legs. And I will, of course, post about this. Now, not getting too uh, 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 into detail. I've forgotten what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. Just brain has gone dead on me now. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll do the skin tone. Just in these ones, and if I do, when I do upload him, I might actually add in some washi tape. I had a little box of washi tape that I never use. I don't know if anyone uses washi tape, um, but I'm gonna try with washi tape. I don't know whose claw. Oh, maybe it's another creature's claw. So I've left a little gash there, so there will be a little bit of red on it, just as a warning. But yeah, I'm not going to do that on live stream. But yeah, I have a little box of washi tape that I said to myself. I said to myself, I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try and frame a little frame in patterned washi tape, and hopefully give him a little bit of a fancier edge, as if he needs an even more fancier edge. Believe me, he doesn't. He tells me he does, but no, he doesn't. Um, yeah, so Goober, yeah, Black Moon. Goober here likes to add his friends to as cars, order cars into a game that he's playing, and really, really cute. I've already put in my say for my cars. So yeah, yeah. You probably know Goober anyway, because we have our resident car guy. And Kent, if you're still here, one day soon I'm going to ask you about gold leaf, because you're our technical illustrated calligraphy gold leaf guy. So one day I'm going to ask you for tips. Mhm. And I might try it on live stream. Volkswagen Beetle. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. That is just too cute. I love a little beetle. They are the cutest. Is there a particular colour you would like in a Volkswagen Beetle? Uh, I always think sky blue is such a cute little colour for anything, but particularly a little tiny nippy car. Yeah, they are so silly. I love them. My dream car, I told Goober, it's a Fiat 500. Because they're so tiny and they're so silly and they're so nippy and they're really cute. So it's kind of similar in kind of that it's a little tiny nippy car. And yeah, so I do like a little Volkswagen. I think they're so cute. Similar car actually is a Mini Cooper, very kind of a British icon. as we would say. But yeah, British icon car would be Mini Cooper, and I would love a little Mini Cooper as well. But no, stick with the Fiat, and kind of similar. Kind of. I always think like Volkswagen and Mini Cooper. Of course, they are much different cars, but I always kind of think they're little cute, nippy little cars. Um, yeah, and I do drive quite a small car myself, so I'm I'm used to them. Very handy for doing reversing and turning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mercedes, yeah, for Morningstar. Linksy, you got a Ford, Mitsubishi, Nissan Micra. And well, now actually, Goober, actually, the Nissan Micra is the car I drive. But when it comes to dream cars, I would like the Fiat 500. Yeah, and a Volkswagen Beetle, a purple one. Oh my goodness, that's like purple and green. It's nearly like Halloweeny kind of, or nearly like not Halloweeny colors. Is there's something that's purple and green? It's like, is it Beetlejuice or something? Um, okay, there's a tentative link with Beetlejuice and Halloween, but I think it's Beetlejuice and Halloween. But yeah, they're very cute little cars. I was actually in I used to go to college with a person who used to own some vintage cars, and I got a little drive in a Citroen, a little three-wheeled car, and one of those little, I forget the name of them, they're like a little bubble car, and oh, it was so cute. Oh my goodness, it was like a little spaceship. It was adorable, and it was sky blue, and it had three wheels, and the back person, i.e. myself, had to sit in the middle. I think that was the way it was done, and the door sort of opened up at the front. So they're quite an unusual experience, but unforgettable experience. And if you ever have a chance to go in a strange car, go in a strange car. Yeah, so Herbie, yes, I remember Herbie actually. Now that's a franchise I haven't seen in years. I remember the film with it. I'll just check my candle. Yeah, we're burning low. Herbie was a um franchise, I think was a 2004, the last one, with Lindsay Lohan. I do remember that. She's actually a friend of mine. She lives in the town where her used to live in the town where her dad owned the pub in the town, Lowen's Pub. Uh, so yes, it is. It's Lowen really. But yeah. So she. Yeah. So the last one was 2004, I think. Herbie, I remember. But I remember the very old. There was a Disney film of Herbie. And I think the same man who was in that old Harry Potter film was, or not Harry Potter, Mary Poppins was in it actually. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, Herbie. I haven't heard of. We were talking about franchises that are sort of coming round again. I haven't seen Herbie coming back again. He's kind of I used to like Herbie, but I wonder, is he on cool now? Like, as in still not cool. You know the way some things are cool, they're uncool, and they're cool. I wonder, is he do people, maybe cars took over? I don't know. But yeah, Herbie was, I remember Herbie. I remember the old Disney film of Herbie. It was kind of maybe from the 60s. And then the Lindsay Lohan one. Yeah, I remember that too. So, oh, Cameron. Yeah, so that's what I remember. Yeah, that's a franchise I don't see a lot of. I wonder, was there an animated version of Herbie? There was an animated version of something with a car in it, but I'm not sure what it was. Um, and no, not cars, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you like the film Cars? Goober, because I was never a fan of them really, but I understand why people are, but I just was never a fan. But yeah, maybe I gathered maybe a car guy like you might like the film's Cars. Some very big names in them as well. Michael Caine and Paul Newman, and of course oh, I forget his name, Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson. Yeah, so okay, Volkswagen Beetle mod has a okay, so Herbie is in your game. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, Cars the films. Yeah, I watched them, but I never really. I suppose I was older. I was an older age group, so I never really got into them. I never got into cars. And what bothered me is I'm a stickler for my realism. I say as I draw a kangaroo businessman in a suit, with a living sweeping brush. But I am a stickler for realism, and it always bothered me. As a child, I think it's my the way my brain thinks. I always it used to bother me that their eyes were the windscreens, and they're sort of they're under the bonnet. Their organ placement or their the realism in it felt a bit strange to me. I know. Imagine me, me expecting realism from living cars, but yeah, their organ placement, and I know there's quite a lot of kind of memes online about what organ placement cars have. I'm not going to discuss it here, but yeah, it always bothers me that I don't know. I'm after drawing a living sweeping brush, but at the same time, a living car really does bother me for some strange reason. And I don't know why, honestly. I really don't. And it always bothers me, even as a child. I had sort of ideas on. I think there was a show, was it something with a boat in it or a fire truck or something, and it used to bother me that that fire truck was real, and the firemen could get into it and drive it around, and it used to bother me an awful lot. Um, I think I was maybe feeling sorry for that fire truck, and I can't think of the name of that show, but there was a fire truck anyway. I don't think it was Fireman Sam, but yeah, it used to bother me terribly. And there was something else with something real that shouldn't have been real, and it used to bother me too. The brave little toaster. No, not Frank, the brave little toaster, actually. I used to be a little bit worried that a toaster could be alive, and he was plugged in to an electrical outlet, and people would stick bread in his the top of his head, and that used to bother me as a child. I had strange notions. Yeah, and here I am drawing all of these weird things. But yeah, that was my thought that to me there's a certain level of yeah, there's a certain level of realism that I can handle, and there's a certain level of realism that I cannot handle. Yeah, I say as I draw weird things that cannot possibly exist on live stream, but here we are. You're going, Goober. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I'll just finish off just Cameron's facial features here, and then I'll let you guys go. But thank you very much, Cameron, for joining, and have a pleasant evening, and good night. And join me again, and thank you for joining me now. I deeply appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. I just feel like there's a certain level of realism, and I can handle on certain levels of realism, and I can't for others. And as a child, I had that strange kind of and the brave little toaster was a very strange film. I don't know why it was made, to be quite honest. Um. So, oh yeah, Cameron, we've made a boo boo on Cameron slightly, but I'm being distracted by the brave little toaster. But yeah, it had its moments. It was, I don't know why it was made. It was nearly like Toy Story, but with kitchen appliances. By Goober. And yeah, there was very frightening scenes in that. I remember a clown and a kind of an air conditioning unit that self imploded, and I didn't like that as a child, and I was very afraid of that film. And what bothered me too was that blanket, that blankie, I think. And how could a blanket, a flat object, be a real object? I don't know. That used to keep me awake at night, thinking about that. Um, so yeah, and I could handle Toy Story, no bother. Toy Story, I could handle that. It was great. But I couldn't handle my little toaster, the brave little toaster. I just couldn't handle it at all. I think the idea of kitchen appliances coming to life was a bit too much for me. And there was a frightening clown in that scene or in that film, I think. And I didn't like clowns back then, and I didn't like frightening ones. And it did have living cars in it that were throwing themselves into the car compactor. So I didn't like that either. Yeah, so there's some very strange kids' films out there. And maybe we're best stick to K-pop demon hunters. Maybe. But yeah, so I'll just let Cameron here dry off slightly. Oh yeah, and then I keep saying I'll let you guys go, but honestly I will let you guys go. So yeah, people are kind of heading off or heading in. But yeah, so depending my live stream, I will do a 100 subscriber one. I don't know when. Next week I'm quite busy. Even Sunday I'm quite busy, so it might be the week after. But I will set up when I'm going to do another live stream, and you will get the notifications as normal. Yeah, dolls was another thing. I never liked dolls very much, and the reason I didn't like dolls very much was it was because of that reason. I didn't like the idea that they were like a little person. And yeah, it kind of scared me a lot, and I'm not a big fan of um certain things I have got used to, like there's a jester core or clown core as they call it today. I like that. I do like the look of them, but I don't appreciate I still don't appreciate really scary clowns. But yeah, now. So this is Cameron, and I'm going to, as if you didn't all know that by now. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a post. I'm gonna work on him more. And I'd probably put him on. I'd put him on my post on YouTube, and definitely the Discord, Mama Linksy, your Discord, and Morningstar's Discord. I'll do an update. And I might try and do library shelves or library books here, and do the washi tape. But yeah, it's been a great live stream. I've been really, really happy all throughout, and you guys seem to have been as well. And we got a good chat going. And thank you very much for joining. And thank you very much for being there. Like I said, I'm always 1000% really appreciative of being immediately being invited into YouTube art art world. But yeah, and I hope you guys have a good week ahead, and equally I hope you guys have a very nice week and a very nice evening and a very nice day ahead. And when we do a live stream, it might be the 100 live stream. But for now, I'm appreciative of you all. Thank you all very much, and goodbye to you all. I'm going to love you, and I'm going to leave you. Bye.